Young man, if you are here, don't take it easy. Don't take it easy. If you are called to be an evangelist, Monday to Saturday, be in the field. Don't take it easy. Don't take it easy. Work does not kill young people. If it kills, it will have killed us. Taking breakfast before you go for Sunday service is an aberration. If you reach that age, it's allowed. Amen. Do you think somebody will tell me to take breakfast before I go to church at age 50 or at age 55? You can't do that. I will cast you out. I'm on business for God. I'm looking for something you are not looking for. Let's get back to work. Let's get back to work. We have played enough. Fire doesn't come on lazy people. Fire comes only on people who are on duty. Let's get back to work. Now you see, Pastor Paul, if we fail to tell the new generation about this, we have failed God completely. Don't wish where we are. Someone said, I wish I can be flying like Bishop Oyedepo is flying. Find out where he was in 85, 86, 87. Driving in public transport from Ilorin to Kaduna. 83, 84. Coughing and coughing, almost dead. Because all through the year 1985, he was in fasting. Virtually every day of the year fasting. When it was 1st of January 1986, there is no general without a mark. He may be hiding it under his dress, but for you to become a star without having a scar, you are deceiving yourself. Any gospel that tells you that you don't have to work to make it a ministry is a dead gospel. Let's get back to how our fathers did it, so we can see their kind of result. Let's get back. That's all we are talking about in this teaching. Revival time is work time. Revival is for those whose soldiers are prepared to bear the ark of God, not using modern technology. In 1 Chronicles chapter 15, verses 11 to 15, it was being told the reason why things failed to work for them. The priests were to be bearing the ark on their soldier, and they felt, no, we are modern people, how can we be carrying the ark in the open? And so they made chariots, they made a cart, and God kicked the man who was the inventor, kicked him and killed him. And David was afraid and went to request or to find out from God, what is the matter? And they said, first the priest must sanctify themselves, and they must carry this thing on their soldier. Listen to me, if this assignment you claim God has given to you does not task you, it cannot make you. Revival is tasking. Revival is tasking. It will cost you something to pay you something. Even in the kingdom, there is nothing free. It's free by availability, but it is not free by possession. You have to pay a price for it. Tonight, I am praying that you will be inoculated with the grace to labor. I didn't hear your amen now. If I pray for you that God will give you 100,000 people, you will say amen. But I am praying that God will inoculate you tonight with the unction to labor. With the unction to labor. Are your soldiers prepared to bear the ark? Revival is for those who are fully available for the master to ride on their back. Is your back available? Have you ever walked to a point where your brain is jamming, where your waist is aching, yet you want to go to preach? More of times when I'm preaching, I have to hold the podium because of the way the body has been used. They say go and rest. No, not yet. When they told Bishop, we go to go and rest, 1st of January 1986, he said, if this is the last one I will preach, let me preach it. You see, those who serve God that way don't lose their lives. The revival is for those who are prepared to drink the cup of suffering. Mark chapter 10 verses 35 to 40. 2 brothers came to Jesus with their mother, a chief lobbyist, to ask that they will be given position. First of all, Jesus said, you don't know what to ask him. Are you ready to take the cup that I am going to take? They say, well, yeah, we are ready. Many are not prepared to drink this cup, the cup of suffering. Whether you like it or not, you can't take suffering from the gospel. Paul said, if we suffer with him, we will reign with him. If we bear his reproach, we will enjoy his glory. If we take mockery from people, we are going to see his making. Man, people mock me. They mock me. When I started pastoring of church of 4 people, including myself, mockery. Nobody in my relationship, among my relations, asked after my word, man. But when they began to hear of the things happening, I began to receive telephone calls. Brother, including those who are not my brothers, when can I come to see you? I said, not now. All my schoolmates who mocked me called us all kinds of names. Some years after, 2 of them came to me. They said, we are now born again. I said, you came late. You came late. We have left you behind. You came late. And after all the discussion, they brought their CV. What way can you help us? Opportunity for people to mock you is opportunity for God to make you. Has this thing brought you to mockery? Have they abused you preaching from one street to the other, from one corner, from one market to the other? If you are not prepared to suffer for Christ, you are not ready to be glorified with Christ. He said, let us therefore go without the gate, bearing his reproach. God's servant Bishop Oyedepo told us some stories. When he was growing up serving the Lord, he said one day, he was so much in a hurry to go to preach where they invited him, that he ran like an antelope in front of his family house in the village. They were, what kind of madness is this? You pass in front of your father's house, you won't even greet them. But today in the same town, is a liberty. The same town. Revival time is